Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be sorting Tvdu characters into Hogwarts houses. I hope you guys enjoy this video. I got some help from my dad and then my friend. Those who don't know, let's go over some house traits. For Gryffindor, we have bravery, courage, chivalry, loyalty, honor, daring, and nerve. Ravenclaw, curiosity, creativity, wit, intelligence, logical. Hufflepuff is caring, trustworthy, dependable, genuine, fair, and hardworking. And Slytherin would be clever, cunning, ambitious, and screwed. First up, we have both Elena and Jeremy Gilbert. For Elena, we would say Griffin, due to her actions and ways of reacting to certain things. Well, sometimes it felt that she might be a Hufflepuff, thinking of her intentions. In general, that fits best. For Jeremy, Gryffindor. He values honor and is courageous. When he did have moments where he was cunning or hardworking, Gryffindor still fits him best as he is brave at heart. Next up, we have both Stefan and Damon. Stefan, we all chose as a mix of like a Gryffindor and a Hufflepuff. Stefan is shown as loyal, hardworking, and very honorable, making him both a Hufflepuff and a Gryffindor. Whereas Damon, due to a lot of his actions behaving as cunning and being very ambitious, he is a Slytherin. After those two, we have our first Legacies characters, Cleo and Kaleb. For Cleo, I think that Ravenclaw would fit her best, as she is open-minded, creative, and witty. Kaleb would be Hufflepuff. From his actions and how hardworking, genuine, and trustworthy he is, Hufflepuff suits him well. After those two, we have both Camille, or Camille, and Marcel. Camille would be fit as a Hufflepuff with her caring nature and her being very dependable. Camille is for sure Hufflepuff, although with some bits of Gryffindor as well. Marcel would be a Slytherin, which is a mix of a Slytherin and a Gryffindor. As Niklaus said, a warrior fights for his family. Marcel, in the end, with some bad bits, he is so loyal, clever, and brave. Next, we have Caroline and Bonnie. For Caroline, most of us thought that she would be a Ravenpuff, which is a mix of a Ravenclaw and a Hufflepuff. Caroline, as we know, is very kind and open-minded as well as loyal. Bonnie would be Slytherin. Well, not many people would agree, and it was hard for her to choose for her. Bonnie is more self-preserved and cunning than loyal or caring. Finally, we have some of my favorites, Elijah and Niklaus Mikaelson. For Elijah, Slytherin. As we know, Elijah is a traditionalist and clever. Although he is loyal, Slytherin still fits him best. Niklaus is as well Slytherin. Well, at times he can be both kind and loyal, as well as brave. We all know from his actions that Niklaus fits best in Slytherin. Now we have another set of Legacies characters, Lizzie and Josie Saltzman. Lizzie would fit best in Slytherin. From all of her actions, Slytherin still fits her best. Although sometimes we see loyalty and bravery, we can all agree this fits her best. Josie would be a Slytherpuff. If we are including her dark side, Josie is certainly a Slytherin. But with her normal side, she's a Hufflepuff, making her a mix of both Slytherin and Hufflepuff. Moving on to more of my favorites, we have Freya and Kol Mikaelson. Freya is a Slytherpuff, a mix of Slytherin and a Hufflepuff. We all know Freya would do anything for her family, while also being loyal and kind. Kol would be a Slytherclaw, a mix of a Slytherin and a Ravenclaw. As a witch, we see Kol being logical and witty, while as a vampire, he's clever, cunning, and ambitious, making him both a Slytherin and a Ravenclaw. Next up, we have another set of Mikaelsons, Hayley Marshall and Hope Mikaelson. Hayley, from what we see, is a Gryffindor. She is very loyal as well as brave at heart, making her a Gryffindor. Hope, on the other hand, would be a Slytherin, a mix of a Slytherin and a Gryffindor. Hope is very courageous and cunning. While she could fit in Ravenclaw, Hope isn't very open-minded most of the time. Next up, we have Rebekah Mikaelson and Davina Claire. Rebekah would be a Griffin Puff, a mix of a Gryffindor and a Hufflepuff, much like Stefan. Rebekah loves her family, and while she is very clever at times, she is both loyal and brave most of the time. Now, Davina, on the other hand, would be a Slytherclaw, like Kol, a mix of a Slytherin and a Ravenclaw. Hands down, how many times has she stabbed someone in the back? Not to mention, she is very clever and creative for things. Now we've reached our last pair, Keelin, Malraux, and Vincent Griffin. Keelin would be a Griffin Puff, a mix of a Gryffindor and a Hufflepuff. From what we see, Keelin is very brave and loyal, and someone who would fight for her family, as well as what she believes in. Vincent would be a Slytherclaw, a mix of a Slytherin and a Ravenclaw. How many times in general has he been clever or intelligent over his bronze and kindness? Pretty much 75% of the time. Lastly, thank you guys all for watching. Remember, if you aren't subscribed and you like the video, please subscribe. We're trying to get 10,000 subs by July 1st. Also, tell me in the comments, what's your Hogwarts house?